For sure. And that's something he is going to be skilling up early on. He's going to get Cask first. They're going to head to the jungle right now, smoked up, and we might see our first blood come very soon. Smoke will break as Vegscore walks in from behind. Mepham's going to walk up. The line has been scouted out as well. The Cask will come through. Sunray, this will be your first blood. They get the charge off. He has Earth Spike. He can't use it in time and always want to fly. We'll get the job done.
Oh, it even looked like FlipSid were pretty ready for that. You know, they're hiding around some trees.
For this charge at a Tame My Wild mid, though. They're going to complete it, but there's no follow-up there. As top rune was being grabbed by Icebergs, and the Phoenix was there as well, so they kind of just charged mid for no good reason at that point.
Yeah, Tame My Wild going for a kind of greedy build here, right? 3 points in the Marching Machines already. So he needs to be extremely worried if they do end up coming for him with some rotation there from the Spirit Breaker as well as the Zeus. Like, once he cracks 6, there's definitely some serious kill potential. Speaking of kill potential, of course, always want to fly, dropping down once more.
Yeah,
but
he just was bad position. Vegscore is invis. DK Phobos probably doesn't know this, but they're going to rotate in. The cast coming through. The Witch Doctor's there. The charge is up. He does get off the March of the Machine. Zeus ult. It's not going to be enough damage, and he's only level 5 at this point. Inferno Blade will come through. They're going to turn it for DK Phobos. He's low. March bringing him down. The Scorched Earth and the right click, not to mention the laser help getting the kill. And so he will be dead for 8 seconds as they finally do get a turn here. As FlipSid having a great invis rune for Vegscore, helping out a lot. And he does have mana break at level 3 with the Vanguard up, which I think is fine.
Yeah, makes sense, right? I mean, you don't need that whole stats business going on if you're not non-stop farming. That's kind of the whole point of it.
Yep.
If you got this Vanguard, you're looking to fight, looking to be relatively active. I mean, you know Polarity have to bring it.
Vegscore is going to be able to try to TP out in time. The Sunray with the Dark Pack Pounce combo. And Zeus gets the last kill with, of course, the Zeus ult. Now they're going to just dive. Roar comes out to counter-initiate. Good usage of the heat-seeking missiles and lasers. DK Phobos will try to TP away. It does not actually end up making it. Is not successful. Sedoy finds up the mana void from the anti-mage. And he's looking for a third kill. Always want to fly, getting dove. Not much mana left. He actually can't blink anymore. Use your Midas, buddy. Please use your Midas. Oh my god. He's not using his Midas.
Gotta get that big creep.
Yeah, I guess he wants the experience.
Oh, Silent, Silent. Oh, Silent, no, please.
Charge mid, Tame My Wild. He's got his bots up, but now there's 3 heroes in the vicinity. Good ulti coming out from DK Phobos. They get the Zeus Lightning Bolt down as well. And Sedoy has TP back in, looking for another mana void, but here comes the Cask. Killing Sedoy is probably an impossibility at this point, so they will turn around. Butterfly might be first contact here if he's not careful. Good Hawk Vision coming out. We'll see Lil on the backside if they want to wrap for him, but so far no engagements just yet. No initiation.
Yeah, I suppose talking about all this pressure in the passive game, well, okay, there's a Doom.
Alright, well, it took them half a second, and he's gonna fall, so that was a bit awkward. He walks up, and Silence coming through. The Roar will come out. Always want to fly. Gets roared and actually destroyed by Finger of Death. This is not a good start to the engagement for Polarity. Silence gonna walk in from the backside right now, but he is alone. He's got a Shadow Dance. He's gonna have to use it early. They will blow up at least one the Lion, and Shachlo is next. Zeus ult will come through. Sedoy's actually at half HP. Mana Void comes out, 3 dead. But Silent going on to Tame My Wild. Dark Pact gets Inferno Bladed, and he'll be brought down, 4 dead. DK Phobos will try to man up. Vegscore is going to take down to the urn, and he will fall, but it will be a full wipe here. Sedoy gets his last right click off, and he should be able to do so, and there it is. A double kill for Sedoy. A make a kill spree, and all 5 dead in the dirt for Polarity. What an engagement.
Man, there's just no way that fight goes well for.
Right click him down. Maybe one more right click and a Mana Void. He's got level 2 Mana Void. Instead, he's not going to go for it as everyone is rotating in from Polarity. This is where a Disruptor is really nice to have because you just glimpse back the AM and that would be huge. But now Silent's still Shadow Bladed up. The charge will come through. Sedoy, they have to get the bash off coming in. There's going to be the ulti. They'll get the kill. The Zeus ult gets the job done with Lil actually getting the last right click and a full mega kill spree. He ults at the perfect time, and there was no counter initiation from FlipSid.
Yeah, that seems like a little bit of a mistake, honestly, from Sedoy. Like, he knew the Slark was down there. Clearly his rotating path is going to be through the jungle, and he just thought he could casually farm there. So,
pressing further into the game, you have more split push coming out from the Tinker. You have more farm coming through. The Necro 3 will be done for Shachlo in a little while, so...
It's also very hard for them to approach here, because Tinker's going to come in at the same time, so this could look like a favorable engagement, but it should be 4 at least.
Shachlo is going to get caught. There's the Spirits as well as the Supernova on top. Good Earth Spike. Now the Death Ward. Cask will bounce through. The Urn is up as well. Silent has Pounce in 1 second. Supernova stun isn't quite there, but he hits the Pounce, and a couple more right clicks will do the job as he's trying to walk away from the leash. Unable to do so, and they turn to FlipSid staying a little too long there at the tail end of that engagement. And they were just right under that tower with the TP Spirit Breaker, which I am a huge fan of, Trent. It's a great choice.
Makes sense. I mean, we talked about needing more lockdown, needing that bash. It's a hell of a game for it.
Yeah, it really is.
DK Phobos, it's a good item for these core
This
Spirit
could be
Breakers if you don't
huge.
wanna go for
Sedoy's about to
Blade.
get jumped on. There's going to be the Nether Strike coming out. The cast will come through. They get the bash off the Zeus ulti. And here comes FlipSid. They want to turn this around. They've got Doom. Silent pops the Shadow Dance. Now the Earth Spike will come through and Dark packs it off. He might be in trouble. Doom not getting off in time for bank score. Roars up into DK Phobos, but here comes Iceberg. Gets doomed up. He still gets the veil off. Is there enough damage? DK Phobos about to fall. Good Sunray, but the Tinker coming through with the March. And Met Poem now. Another Earth Spike. Silent still in trouble. The Sunray blowing him up. Now more heat-seeking missiles. Lil have to back away. The Voodoo Restoration healing up as much as humanly possible. Polarity.
Chase with the egg.
Yeah, they might. They might look for a dive here. They've got Icarus up and ready to go, but it would be very aggressive, and he's looking for it. Dives underneath the tier 1 tower, pops the Supernova. They get the pounce at a bank score. He'll fall. Shachlo is going to get set up by the Supernova. There's going to be the Sunray on top of it, and it's a double kill. You mentioned it, and it happened exactly as you predicted. Lil gets off a double kill with that Supernova on top of that tier 1 tower.
I mean, that's just some quality Phoenix play right there. Lil showing off his hero's capabilities, and right before that fight started, Silence snagging up that Silver Edge, man. It's a great game for it, especially when you have a Zeus versus an Anti-Mage. Like Hex, and then you don't even have to rush like the Abyssal or anything for Silent, though.
Yeah.
One kind of cool thing.
That's definitely true, but it really just comes down to what do they value more. I feel like Shivas is not a bad item this game against the summons, against the right click of an anti-mage. He is going to go Hex, it looks like. And Zeus will fight a kill bottom as they've dove. Bank score is not going to be the next target. There's the Nether Strike and another bash from DK Phobos on top of Silent's right click with the Silver Edge. Does more than enough damage, and they find 2 kills going down in that bottom lane.
Yeah, just a really nice communication there as well. Bring down.
Oh, they found him. Sentry Ward is in the right place. They've dropped down the Earth Spike as well. TP's coming in. He has the Shadow Dance. Mana Void doesn't come out in time. Can he pounce away? He's getting body blocked by just about everyone. He'll make it through for the meantime. Now the Doom comes out. Silent Sunray will go as well. Another Earth Spike with the Blink, and this time they will bring him down. Supernova on top, and it looks like they'll fight 4 versus 5. The Eul Scepter not coming to play. There's that Death Ward Inferno Blade coming out. There's the Roar. Zeus comes through. They've taken down 1, but Tame My Wild still going to work. And 2 are dead on the side of Polarity, and it's just Silent who's caught out in a bad position there. That's a pretty good turnaround, all things considered, for Polarity, but finally, the first good fight coming FlipSid's way, and they're not done yet, it looks like.
So much re-engage potential here.
Oh, he missed the Earth Spike, though, but the Mana Void almost bringing both of them down. Look how low it got always want to fly. Heat-seeking missiles, he'll get 1. He will not get the second. Tame My Wild will bring down Lil, the Phoenix. Woo, spicy.
This is where things get really scary, though. Like, one slip up from...
This is going to get very difficult for Polarity here in the next couple of moments. They've dropped another sentry down. They've realized DK Phobos is in the vicinity with the smoke of Deceit. Actually, no, they didn't realize. I thought that was an invis room, but it's a smoke, so no, they didn't realize. But the smoke is about to break. Jump in. There's the lightning bolt with the veil on top. Netpum is in trouble. He doesn't get off the air spike. The Eels will come through. It's a bit too late. Icarus dive. Death Ward. Vex score is done. They've already duped up 1, and here comes out on the backside. Looking really bad for FlipSid. Sedoy is going to get charged up. They're looking for more. He blinks out in time. And that should be the end of the engagement. What a fight from Polarity. They immediately blew up the line, and that's
around the pit just between the Phoenix and the Spirit Breaker and the Zeus.
And that's the thing, right? It's just... Rushing is also pretty difficult for both of these teams, although it's a bit easier for FlipSid, I think.
Shachlo is like dead.
He's super dead. He has a TP.
Mega dead.
He has Roar. He is not going to get either of them off. And Silent actually gets the kill with, I think it's Pounce. And his BKB is still in the stash, mind you. So Silent is just like, yeah, that's fine. I'll just get more kills. By the way, no Echo Saber for Silent. He has pretty good attack speed, but... okay, he's gonna get jumped out by Metpum, but here's the counter engagement with the charge. Earth Spike will come through. He has no mana for the finger, mind you. Nether Strike coming out. Silent just needs to bring down this tower. Will do so. There's the Shadow Blade. They get the kill. Silent actually needs to leave. Sedoy's coming in. There's no mana left on Silent. He's gonna try to juke and jive. Now the Mantis pop. They're blinking forward. He's so fast when he has that Shadow Dance passive up. There's the Mana Void. Silent's still actually able to regen up the Heat-seeking missile to get off the Glimmer Cape, and he might make it out alive, but there's the dust coming through. They've got the Euls, and he should fall. The Death Ward will not do anything. A good cast coming out, but Silent... He used his Shadow Blade to get the last right click on the line when he should have saved it to try to escape.
Get rid of those Fire Spirits right away.
Right.
Who, by the way, has now taken over the top slot by a solid 2,000 gold. Oh, actually, only As it gets reduced a little bit there.
Oh, they dropped the Sentry. Dark Pack comes out. He's still doomed up, though. Earth Spike will come through. They need to help Silent, but they won't be able to do so in time. He'll get a couple of right clicks off before falling, but they will at least get Bank Score and Metpum, it looks like. Lightning Bolt, one more right click. He might not actually be able to make it out in time. Still regenerating up for the Scorched Earth. Arc Lightning, Spirits will miss. They jump forward to the Iceberg. He's out of mana. Mana Void will come through, but now the Supernova on top to stop it. Shachlo is looking for a roar. They'll try to right click this down, and they will do the job just barely in time. Supernova was about to hit, and now DK Phobos is going to get turned on, and Shachlo will find himself a double kill after getting the Supernova. And again, Silent just can't live through this burst, this initiation from FlipSid at the beginning of these engagements. Just running 6 seconds, looking for another strike. Instead, they'll try to TP out. Zeusult will come through, and he actually might make it away. And will. Oh my god.
Silent's hunting Metpum again down bottom. Oh, he's got the Sentry down, though. Is it enough?
Oh my god, the Silver Edge comes out. Dark Pack coming through now. The Shadow Dance and Bank Score is in trouble. Pounce will miss, but they've got the charge, but he's coming from across the map. BKB will go. The Doom comes out, but it's only really defensive to make sure they can't chase any further. Sedoy will get Tame My Wild to TP in, but still, it's a win at least coming out for Polarity. They're even going to blink in further. Iceberg found, I think, Sedoy, but he looks for Tame My Wild instead, looking for that damage, and he's going to set it half HP.
Sedoy's going in.
He's going to get pounced on. There's the charge coming through the Lightning Bolt. He'll pop the Manta Style. The Death Ward about to bring him down. He's dead for 83. Heat-seeking missiles won't do enough to grab the kill, and now Iceberg's looking for more. Eul Scepter having to be used defensively as Tame My Wild is on the run. He will blink out. He will TP away. Iceberg, can he get the Lightning Bolt off? He can in the wrong direction.
Silent.
Oh, maybe not. They see everyone bottom now. This could
all
be
grouped though, and Metpum really great positioning these trace suits.
Oh, Sentry's gonna come out. Silent is gonna be spotted. Roar will come through, not in time. Lincoln Sphere will stop if they get the Doom off as well. Supernova on top of everything. They are not right-clicking this egg at all. The Death Ward doing so much work. Finger will come out, does nothing to Iceberg. They've lost 3. Sedoy will go toe-to-toe with Lil. That's the only death so far from Polarity's side. And he already got his egg done. Now Silent and Tame My Wild. Mana Void will come through. There's the charge. The cask is up. There you get the huge bash off as well. They will take down Sedoy for 90. Tame My Wild, the only survivor for FlipSid Tactics. And Polarity, again, we talked about it, Trent. They were the ones initiating, and they were the ones that found a great engagement.
Jeez, got off like a 1500 damage Mana Void onto our poor Zeus here. So, ends up being a net gain for Anti-Mage, I suppose, in the end, but another rather...
First hit bash, no Abyssal going just yet, but here comes the charge. Bank Score is invis behind. And DK Phobos won't charge any further. They even get off the Zeusult looking for some of these heroes. It's actually Tame My Wild who's TP'd in. Eul Scepter is going to blink out into the tree line. Iceberg will find him with a Lightning Bolt. The cask should be there. He's going to use it immediately. After popping the Death Ward, he's down for 34 seconds as his Bloodstone will keep his death timer low. But that was just an awkward place for him to TP into. And so Shachlo now has to be the one to push into the top lane. Silent really just trying to find these ganks with the help of his friends, and he might actually walk into some detection here. Zeusult will come through. Iceberg will find Tame My Wild. He just died. He's going to have to use himself. Doom's going to come out onto Iceberg, blink away from Tame My Wild. Beautifully timed. The charge will come through. DK Phobos will pop his BKB. They really want this kill. They're about to find it. Another Eul's coming in after the rearm. They'll try to blink back. Will not be successful. They'll find 2 kills. The Doom already being used, and this is the problem. Polarity are pushing bottom and top very heavily. So, or excuse me, FlipSid. So Polarity will have to either send somebody back. Oh, he's going to put some damage on the range racks as well.
He's going melee.
Yeah, they want the damage. He's going to put plenty of damage on that range racks. He's going to have to blink out. The charge will come through. They're going to find the blink forward. He might die for this, but they get the range racks with the illusions. Sedoy, Nether Strike, it's not there. The Death Ward, a great bash. They'll find the kill, but they lose the range racks in the process. That is one of the worst trades that you could possibly get, I think, in that situation.
It's so hard.
This is not going to be an easy engagement by any stretch of the imagination for Polarity. And FlipSid have plenty of good initiating potential.
Yeah, and they're still 1,000 gold away from buyback and boost travels on the
Iceberg just goes in hard. Charge on the Shachlo coming through. He's got the Nether Strike coming out. Can they kill him before Roar gets off? The answer to that question is yes. He's got buyback, but he can't use it. They'll take 2. And Iceberg just pops his Zeus ulti, blinks in, and goes to work. Not only that, but he'll find himself a Necro Warrior. Yeah, he goes in. He wanted that march, and he almost died for it. In fact, he's in trouble. Charge coming through, has to use himself. Dark Pack will come out. Supernova on top, but he's able to get the blink away. Metpum is not going to be so lucky. Silent pops his own BKB. Supernova is done. They're hurting back into the base, and Tame My Wild gets destroyed. The cast coming through. The bounces up. They get off the X on Sedoy. Getting charged. He's about to fall. He has buyback, and he's going to have to use it in Polarity or overrunning the base. Both Tame My Wild and Sedoy have to buy back now. Mana Void is not there in time. Sedoy actually uses it on the Lincoln Sphere target. DK Phobos, axes will not bring him down. Silent getting abyssal, has to dark pact and pounce away. X is up on the little, he's in trouble. Finally, they're starting to turn this around, but Polarity will lose Silent. They will lose another as well on top of DK Phobos and Lil falling. And now they're forced to back up. And now the team is coming in. Tamai Wild wants bottom. He wants the melee racks here and finishing this off. And he might actually get it. Sedoy, he has the Aegis still, always want to fly. Getting counter X as soon as he TP's in. Iceberg still, it looks like they really want to try to push this back as quickly as possible, but they will not be punished. The Zuso will come through. Metpum and Vengscore getting charged up. Now you can see DK Phobos is on the hunt. BKB will go. He's looking for Metpum. He blinks up, looking for another spike. He gets it off, but dies immediately afterwards. Never Strike coming through. They get off the Doom onto Iceberg, though. He's in trouble. The Death Ward. Shachlo will fall, but Sedoy is doing a lot of work. Supernova on top. Tamai Wild about to go down. He's dead for 87 with no buyback. Hex is up on Sedoy. He will fall once, but twice will he go down is the question. They'll buy back on the Zeus as well. Can he blink out in time? He's going to be able to blink in the tree line pop. To go to work. You see the anti-mage has TP'd out. That top lane, he's picked up a BKB for himself, which he desperately needs. You have 20 seconds. You've got Glyph for FlipSid, and they should be able to save at least the racks. They might lose their tier 3 tower here. They can try to go for a fight now, but jumping in, Zeus ult, Iceberg finds Metpum. They look for Vengscore as well. He'll fall instantly. He's got buyback. They've lost two important critical aspects of their team, and they might just lose the racks here now. Silence BKB has worn off. But that's it. It's a racks for racks, and now it is even up. They don't want to get chased any further, but instead Tamai Wild will find that Hex up. They have the Roar in 46 seconds, but instead they'll turn. They actually get the... that was pretty cool.
The Lotus Hex.
The Lotus Roar coming out, the Hex coming through, and always want to fly. It looks like they will lose at least one support out of this engagement, but that is it for Polarity, as they've secured 2 sets of racks. Buybacks on plenty of heroes now down. They are in a prime position to take this game. There's no buyback at all for any of Flip's terms. There's not a way that that's going to happen.
This is interesting positioning from FlipSid, though, backing up and shadowing their Tinker.
I like Sedoy going in Abyssal Blade. The Lotus Storm comes down. He actually stuns himself, but the Earth Spike is there, but it's too late. Hex up on a Metpum. He might be the sacrificial lamb for the side of FlipSid. Missed the pounce up, but boy, does he die quickly as the Dark Pet comes through, blows him up with the Veil on top of it. And that should be the end of the engagement. It's just a bad idea to try to go for Silent. He had like a Lotus Storm. He had this Lincoln Sphere up and ready to go. And now he's looking for Tamai Wild. BKB will go. Eulsifter has to come out from that Tinker, but he doesn't get the blink off in time. Cask will come through, and the Death Ward will blow him up. Dead for 81. As I talked about, he does have buyback, but to have to use it now is pretty detrimental to their chances of winning this game.
Yeah, Sedoy's doing it
for 25 seconds. They really don't want to have to use this buyback if they aren't forced to, but there is a creep wave coming in bottom. It's going to take a little bit of time. They smoke up. Silent's going to walk up and try to finish his racks off. Mantle will go. Metpum gets off the Earth Spike, but the Hex up tower initiates to go through. Now the BKB DK Phobos charges right on in. Looking for the Night Strike. He'll find it on Shachlo. They've already killed one. They won't have to buy back yet because he's up in 6 seconds. He actually does have to buy back for Tamai Wild. Silent's still doomed up. Hexed up. They dove and they secured that buyback up onto Tamai Wild. The Tinker. AM's still alive, but for the time being, he'll have to back up into the well. As he blinked out in time, they're looking for tier 4. Silent actually taking a fair bit of damage now. Still has a Shadow Dance. Sedoy's Hexed up now, though. Sunraid up. Pounce will not connect again, but the charge coming through. DK Phobos almost goes into the well, honestly. Tinker using himself up. Remember, he doesn't have buyback. The Echo Saber slow. The bashes, they don't even need it. They get the kill. He's dead for 86 seconds. Finger coming out. Silent in trouble. He might actually fall here. Shadow Dance not available, and Sedoy gets the kill. DK Phobos now getting chased down. Another bash, and Sedoy will get a double for himself, and that will push out the rest of Polarity and keep this game barely alive for FlipSid Tactics when it's all said and done.
I mean, what are we at? 30
Polarity, and you have to take the flip side. You need to back away. You do not have Shachlo. He's already TP'd out. He's gone home. There's the smoke up the air. Still chasing with that charge, mind you. The Zeus ult will come through, still getting vision. Instead, they'll find Vengscore, the lightning bolt to cancel the TP, and he's going to get caught. Bashed up, hexed up, and he's just controlled and slaughtered at the engagement. Dead for 63 seconds, and now with Roche respawning relatively soon. And it looks like they will not be able to do much here for FlipSid. It feels like
express ticket right into their base.
Yeah, this
2
looks
lanes
good.
fully in.
No Doom, no line for 30 seconds. Glyph is not available either. They're going to have to fight 5 versus 3. Blink Roar is going to go. They find the Hex up onto Silent, but instead they also find the Hex onto Sedoy as well with the Lotus Orb. Now the Supernova coming out. Shachlo is already dead. The Death Ward, and Sedoy is doing his best, but gets stunned through the BKB with the Supernova. Zeus ult, not in time. Sedoy, Icarus dived up. He might actually live. There's a good refresher coming out from Summer Soul. Lil is looking for another Supernova. They get that kill. Sedoy forced to buy back in. They will lose that Supernova. No, the cast comes out in time. Can they keep him alive? Yes. Beautiful cast coming through. And that's it. GG as they're corralled into the well. Good mana void, but it's just not enough. They even missed the finger onto Iceberg. And that'll do it. Game number 1 taken by Polarity. It was a marathon, 58-minute game. It didn't even feel that long, but damn. Polarity were able to take control at the end there, my friend.
I mean, what's better, taunting at the end of a game or casting Supernova in their fountain? I might have to hand that one over to